Hi, I'm Jeremy Lee, and you're listening to the Fairy Tale Podcast.
So hello and welcome to the Fairy Tale Podcast, one of two mini-sodes that we're going to do for the end of the year because apparently, according to Urza, we're all in hell. So, yeah, good stuff. And apparently Jalal's going to make hell even worse because he's constantly teasing her with food because we won't let her go eat.
It's nice of you guys to finally join me in hell.
Hell, where we kick the shit out of Erostion Sace in the next chapter.
Well, I kicked the hell out of Jalal.
No. I don't know. Considering it's been your boobies that have been fondled by Jalal in the series so far, I think.
Well, everybody wants some Erza boobies. I'm just saying.
That's true. That's so true.
It's okay. I got a good eyeful from the next chapter.
And if you want a good feel of Urza's boobies, make sure to come to Ichiban Con at the beginning of the year.
I'd have to be really drunk for that to happen.
Don't worry, we're bringing alcohol. All right. This episode is brought to you by the Word Ninjas Live Show. Are you a writer, artist, musician, or generally creative individual looking for a show where like-minded ladies and menfolk can... Yes, I did just say menfolk. That's what's typed there, and I will never live that down. Can just talk shop and discuss the inner workings of how stories, images, and songs are created? If you answered yes, try out the Word Ninjas Live Show. Catch their YouTube live stream on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time by using the link wnja.us/YouTube. Or just head over to fcwriters.com and click the podcast page for previous episodes and other entertaining content. Guys, if you missed it, you definitely need to check out their YouTube episode. Jalal and I were on last night on their show, and we were playing for almost 3.5 hours. We were playing Hangouts Against Humanity. Which is, of course, the Cards Against Humanity app for Google Hangouts. We had a lot of fun, did silly voices, and were generally annoying to everybody else on the show. So, well, okay, that was me, but still.
And if you already listened to that, or you are going to listen to it, or any other combination, then you will learn that Natsu's favorite position is the peanut butter and jelly in the VCR.
I really didn't need to know that.
No, it was a random card. He goes, "What is my favorite position?" He inserts the card, peanut butter and jelly sandwich shoved into the VCR. And I'm like...
An entire peanut butter and jelly sandwich shoved inside a VCR.
Well...
And I'm like, what kind of weird fucking Kama Sutra is this?
I don't want to think about peanut butter and jelly being shoved in a VCR in any form.
Oh, bet you guys just can't wait for all the shenanigans we're going to get into in each podcast.
That, or you could call it the peanut butter and jelly Big Mac.
Oh my God, moving on. Moving on now. So we've got some news we're going to talk about. For those of you that don't follow us on Twitter or Facebook or pay attention to anything that we post up on there, well, shame on you. We also posted it on Tumblr and Google+. By the way, our Google+ audience just keeps growing. We're about to get over 500 people following us on Google+. And that's just in the fans. That's just in the fan category of people that we added back because it looks like you actually give a shit about anime. But, we've got more than just that following us. I think we're up to, people who follow us. We're in the, 700 category, somewhere around there. I'm not adding everybody.
It matches our fan page on Facebook, 700.
Almost, yeah. A lot of people that follow us on Google+, so we're putting stuff up on Google+ as often as we can. But, the big announcement that came out, of course, is that the Fairy Tail anime will be resuming on April. Not a specific date, it just says April. But, hey... new Fairy Tail coming out in Japan. The voice cast is still going to be the same. Nobody's leaving. It's the same woman that's, Aya Hirano is still going to be Lucy. She's just switched from, one agency to the other, but she's still in Fairy Tail. Alright, so Lucy's voice actress is not changing. The director is still going to be the same director. The only change, I think, is that the character designer is going to be a different person, and they changed to a different animation studio. So the animation studio is the same people that did Sword Art Online, and the director is the character designer is the guy that does the character designs for Gintama. So there we go. Those are the only real major changes. But let us know in the comments, emails, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, all the different places that you stalk us, because we're stalkable, right? We're stalkable, right, Erza?
Well, yeah, we're stalkable. If you really want some boobs, just come and stalk Erza.
That's
You might
basically
get
all of
smacked
Fairy
with
Tale.
my sword,
If you want boobs, just come to Fairy Tale.
if you want boobs, you should come to our panel on Saturday.
Woohoo, because much alcohol will be happening.
Yeah, much alcohol. But don't
Much
worry,
alcohol.
it takes me a lot of alcohol to get tipsy or drunk. So
Don't worry, I'm Irish.
this is not
I
a
come
challenge,
prepared.
by the way.
Dude, don't worry, I'm Irish. I come prepared.
Moving on.
Yeah, but that was the big news for this end of the year, and that's some really good news for end of the year. So I think the anime ended in March this year, so about a year later the anime will be starting back up, and that's really, really good to hear. So what is it that you guys are looking most forward to in the upcoming anime episodes? And I think this is actually a good thing that they're starting up in April, because it gives the manga at least 4 more months to keep getting ahead. So I'm very much looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to what's going to be coming up in the manga soon. And I can't wait to see the headshot heard around the Colossal Con in the anime. So that's going to be fun. But what are you guys most looking forward to?
Magic.
More Urza boobs. I'm just...
Yeah.
Magic, more Urza boobs. These are, wow.
Magic Urza boobs.
Magic Urza boobs.
The grand magic Urza boobs.
The grand magic Urza boobs. I'm actually looking forward to the final showdown with the Grand Magic Games, like the final day.
Oh, I know. I'm really, really looking forward to that, too.
And then, of course, there's the Dragon War that takes place, like, immediately after that. I'm so looking forward to that. But yeah, that's what's going on. And with all of that being said, guys, again, this is just a mini episode. We're not doing a full show. That's why it's all on Skype. That's why you're not seeing us. Sorry. Technically, we're still on break until January. We're taking off for New Year's. We took off for Christmas. We mostly talk Doctor Who, and I'll be damned if I'm going to, sit down and try and think about Fairy Tale when I've got Sherlock on the brain. So, yeah. Good stuff. Yay, Sherlock Season 3! I'm so excited. But, yeah, we're just going to go over and dub the manga, which is going to be interesting for Urza.
I know. I can't wait to dub the manga this week.
Alright, so this week's chapter 364, Tartarus Arc, Part 1, Immorality and Sinners. Two chapters in a row with color and extra pages, and here comes the first with a full 34 pages. All the crises are spiraling into chaos, but this battle is just getting started. Who can say what's ahead? Oh my god, I just realized Happy's hair in its afro is a darker color.
Oh my god, I just noticed
than
that
Happy
too.
itself.
That's
So
really cute.
Afro Happy has like a darker blue.
Also,
So
poor
cute.
Elfman and Lisano.
I know. And
My
then there's we catch just a little bit of Panther Lily, because I think the full Panther Lily has too much cuteness in one
I
chapter.
know, right?
Tartarus is scheming to wipe out all the magic of the continent. It's really difficult to read this with my head sideways. To head off the would-be massacre, the two most trusted of Fairy Tale's members race to the scene.
They're probably targeting Jalal, too. Are you sure you want to be on this detail, protecting the former chairman? I do not know Jalal's location. Besides, he can protect himself without my assistance. And we must keep the former chairman safe no matter what.
That's true. They become an important outpost for the entire magic world.
Random house, and suddenly we're back to black and white. Fuck!
Glub, glub, glub. Glub, glub, glub.
Yeah. Magic Council member.
I started cultivating herbs after I retired. This is tea made with chamomile. I grew it myself.
Then I'll have some.
It has a very nice aroma to it.
Many called it the earth apple.
Random beeping.
I'm so sorry. That's the oven going off.
So, not to be rude, and I do appreciate you dropping in, I don't get many visitors, you see. But how do you know where I live?
Magic Council, former chairman, Crawford Thief.
That's me.
Oh my god.
We know it was very impolite to violate your privacy, but this is a crisis situation. We got it through an information network exclusively to our guild.
Then I must compliment your network, as my address should be top secret. Puff a bear.
We beg your forgiveness.
Yes, well, I'm retired, so I won't be punishing anyone. Unless you want it.
I was looking forward to it.
Guys.
I mean, if you want it, I can do that, you know. Just saying. I do recall you, however.
Will the defendant Urza Scarlet please take the stand? The perpetrator is some woman warrior in armor.
I'm Urza! See?
Take them both to lock up.
My humblest apologies. I can't tell you how embarrassed I am at that.
It's a fond memory for me. I hear you've been in the States similar to frozen sleep for the 7 years since then.
Crawford, son, the reason why we're here...
Ah, yes, I know. Faith. I've heard what has happened to some of my former council, and it breaks my heart. I admire your heroism now that your council is no longer functioning. It warms me to see the guild stepping forward to protect our world.
To stop Tartarus, I believe we must first destroy Faith. I wonder if you'll be good enough to tell us where it's kept.
I wonder if you'd be good enough to tell us where it's kept.
I'm sorry to say I do not know myself.
Eh?
Chairman!
I'm not trying to keep it a secret. I honestly haven't the faintest idea where it is. I may have been the chairman. There was no need for me to know.
How could they have gotten information that even the former chairman doesn't know?
That is a mystery.
Then could you please tell us the identities of the 3 former council members protecting Faith?
We'll protect them with all the power at our disposal.
I wasn't lipping that either.
Is that possible?
Face is a weapon that was disavowed. It's forbidden to even admit it exists. For that reason, even the 3 council members who are the keys to the ward around it don't know they're keys. They're using the ultimate concealment method to protect it.
They don't know it themselves?
Then Tartarus really must intend to kill every single one of the former council members.
Eye shock! Eye shock!
Scream!
I love this. Mira just stands up like a beast.
Yep.
Boom!
Leg. What is it?
Seems they've arrived.
Your house is surrounded. There are 20 of them by their footfalls.
Chairman, get to a more secure room.
Is it Taurus?
Here they come, Mira.
Crash!
Whoa!
Flame Empress armor!
Satan's soul! And then, beat down, beat down, beat down, explosion of the house, people go flying, badass moment of Urza and Mira just standing there looking pimp. They're fucking scary standing together
They
like
are
that.
really fucking scary standing together like that. Holy shit.
Yeah. Rumble.
You won't lay a finger on the chairman. This is the first time we've teamed up to fight.
Yes. Let's give them a taste of fairy tales power.
I just want to point out, holy shit, Elfman's wearing a shirt.
No, he's not. He's wearing
Yes, he is.
He's wearing an overshirt, but you can still see him without a shirt.
He's wearing a shirt underneath there. That's why there's a V across just under his collarbone. He's actually wearing a shirt.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a very skin-tight shirt. Damn it! Stop it! Quit making my hand do that!
That's what she said.
Well. Lisana, hang in there! Lisana! I'm begging you. Make it stop!
Begging? A human can only beg a boon from a demon in exchange for his soul. Will you sell me your soul?
The remains of the Magic Council era. Tartarus is after the weapon called Face. It's a magic pulse bomb. A weapon that makes it so no wizard on the continent can use magic.
There's no turning back now. I will crush Tartarus.
Phew! Nothing like the taste of fresh air. Right, guys?
Those words are too cliched.
Freedom sure is great.
It seems our love was received by someone.
I commend you, Cobra. I never imagined you could possess such a negotiating skill. And with this, the Oracion Ces is
Flash. I won't hear any complaints, Midnight. He was no father to us. He just thought of us as pawns. I heard him.
Yeah. If you heard him, then it must be true. Father, you sleep now. We will march on.
Now, what'll we do first?
The first thing I want is a shower.
I'll look for my brother. Hold it. We got something to take care of first. Okay, can I just keep saying that every time I see Meridy's boobs, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so glad for 7 years of growth.
Yeah, that's why my friend Cameron was, like, perfect to cosplay her. We got, like, one of those deep plunge bras, and, like, I couldn't stop, like, messing with her boobs for the whole day.
Oh my god. Where's the video of this?
There's no video. Okay.
There needs to be!
Okay, come on. Speak.
Just saying, but I'm a total Jerza, but I would not mind that shipping.
Melody and Jalal?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay if it's in a three-way.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
Why not go all out?
Alright. You've got this Sais, Jalal. With this, we'll be even. Leave them to me.
Yeah!
What's the matter, Natsu?
You still need more rest.
The former chairman's house! Where? We gotta hurry, Happy!
Hi! Wait, Natsu!
What just happened?
And leg. Oh my god, okay, so Mishima's mutterings, this part has to be said. I'm drawing some pinups for the next month's issue of Magazine Special. For the first time in a while. It's pretty sexy. And I'm like, oh my god, yes, we're gonna get sexy pinups in January.
It's either going to be sexy or it's going to be trolly.
What's the difference?
You see, he says it's pretty sexy, but it's probably going to turn out to be Master Bob.
Yes!
Was that the last?
That's our Urza.
But that was odd.
You thought so too, Urza?
The former chairman should be considered a high-priority target. However, those soldiers were far too easily beaten. They appear to be no more powerful than ordinary soldiers.
What's wrong, Natsu?
Damn it! Why didn't I think of it sooner? Nobody, not even the present Magic Council, knows where the old members live, and about Face, too. So why does Tartarus?
Urza?
What is it, Mira? Mira.
Thunk. I love that. Thunk. And then they're both out. Some council members must have leaked it to Tartarus.
Who?
I don't know, but to have all the info on the council, it's gotta be somebody high up. I don't want to think it's him, but move! Urza and Mira in danger!
Doom. This is Crawford. I've managed to capture 2 of them intact, so a change of plans is in order.
An admirable feat indeed, one befitting a former chairman. Please make a short return to the guild, if you would.
A saint makes an immoral pact with demons, and it rots the magical world, drawing it even farther into darkness. To be continued in chapter 365, Tartarus Arc, Fairy in the Jail.
I'm just wondering, but why does the former chairman with that face look like a bigger and older Master Roshi?
I was actually thinking.
Well, my thing that I was thinking about was, why does his beard look like a nutsack?
It's Master Roshi when he's older. It goes from just one, going
okay.
down.
All right. What did you guys think of this chapter? Go ahead and go through that.
It was certainly something.
It was certainly something.
It certainly was something.
Well,
I mean, we got to see
I
Mira
want to know,
and
how is it that Natsu wakes up and suddenly has a brain? Like, that's what
Someone
I
knocked some sense into him.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god.
That would be the explosion.
That would be the explosion. It knocked some intelligence into him. And then, of course, we've got to talk about how badass the whole fight with Urza and Mira together was.
Oh my god, we were so cool!
It was so awesome! And then, the whole thing with Jalal. Now, we kind of know where the next chapter is going. We're not going to try and spoil it for people who actually are, trying to be current, but no, that's actually it. Current. Instead of trying to be ahead. Ahead is, right now, if you read a scanlation, you're ahead of Japan. So, if we say current, we mean what is currently being put out on Crunchyroll, because that is absolutely 100% current. So, that will be the change from now on. When I say current, I don't mean scanlation. Yeah. Woo! So for the people who are current, we're not going to talk about all the stuff that's been spoiled for us, more or less, because unfortunately we still get spoiled. But yeah. I thought this chapter was amazing, and I can't wait to see all the cool stuff that's coming up in the next chapter.
I really liked this chapter. And oh my god, Erza and Mira together are just like, oh!
I loved Happy's fro once you saw him all colored and everything. Happy's badass afro.
Yes.
Yeah. That's gonna be awesome.
And I'm just happy that Erza actually had a big part in this manga.
Yeah, I really do too.
I never actually got to do Erza's voice.
I actually think
pretty much ever.
She's gonna have a lot of dialogue next chapter too, so you're gonna get more. And
I know, I'm super excited. Woohoo!
Wanna know what I'm happy about?
Boobs?
Joel actually being in the manga.
Right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, you get that in 2014. We start off 2014 with Urza dialogue and Jalal in the manga. So there we go.
Thank you, finally, hero Michiro.
And apparently sexy pinups. So yay.
Sexy pinup.
But yeah,
or is it Master Bob?
Yeah, right? That's what we thought about the chapter. This is our dub of it, and that's pretty much the entirety of the episode. Let us know what you thought about the episode, the manga chapter, and the news in the comments below or on any of our social media. Thank you guys so much. This has been all of us at the Fairy Tale Podcast. We're just going to call this the end of the year manga dub. And that's basically it. We're not naming this episode or anything else. Thank you guys so much. Peace out.